Notyetdead, and welcome back to Shamrock Valley, or rather wintry Shamrock Valley. Yeah, well, lucky we got the corn in, obviously. Clearly whoa, I'm going a bit quick, where am I going? Clearly the ground's a little bit on the frozen side today. Just reverse back a little bit, overshot. Yeah. It's 9:30 in the morning, but you wouldn't know it. It's quite dull. A lot of cloud, very heavy cloud, and all this snow coming down. As you can see, we've had a bit come down already. So yeah, snow in Farming Simulator 19. I know for some of you might have had some for a while, but it's my first map playing season, and of course it's taken me a while to get here. So it is here, and is of course going to somewhat restrict what we can do. The ground's frozen, temperature's cold. We made 56 grand, I think it was, in the biogas plant overnight. Clearly we are going to TMR, okay, fine. Yeah, clearly we're going to have a bit of a snag with sorry, concentrating. That might do it actually. Let's leave that there. Yeah, probably going to have a bit of a snag. I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh. Yeah, anyway, what? I have no idea. But yeah, so it's going to cause us some troubles. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, so yeah, we probably have a bit of a challenge with slurry spreading. Obviously snow on the fields, ground's frozen, so that could be a bit tricky. So yeah, we might be quite limited with what we can do. But let's see how we do. Excuse me a little bit, I'm just getting used to a new wheel and my side panel. I'm going to try and do as much of this in cab as I can. Ooh, bit brighter. Wow, what's going on? Why are we going backwards? That's odd. Right, so if I get one each of hay, silage and straw, and then I think we usually put another hay in, is it? Oops. Ooh, have I got that enough? Take it gently. So yeah, I just need to feed the cows. I fed the pigs last night, so then, whoopsie, they're not too bad. I can't remember how the sheep are doing. Let's have a look. How are the sheep? Yeah, a bit long water. Grass hay is not too bad actually. Cows also a bit long water. Their health's still pretty good. Yeah, the pigs aren't too bad. They're getting long straw, actually on water. And I haven't been down and cleaned them up this morning, but we need to get down there. I want to move the pigs today. That's going to take quite a few trips, actually, thinking about it. But yeah, I want to start moving them up to the main yard up here. The sort of, you know, what do you call it, the feeding yard, the sort of growing on yard, you know, get them out of the nursing pen, I suppose, if you like. Some of them are a bit overdue that, but so yeah, sorry, I'm really concentrating really hard to do this. It's just, you know, obviously completely not intuitive, having used a controller to play this game for so long. Good, that looks okay. So yeah, we'll just get the cows sorted out, and then yeah, I think probably start moving the pigs. So obviously we got the corn in, which was lucky. So at least they're not really short of food. Actually, we could do worse than take some food down there with us. Oh, I suppose we can't do it at the same time because we need to take the animal trailer. But yeah, we can get down there, give them some water. I'll give the sheep some water while we're sorting out the pigs once they're back up here. And yeah, so it'll be a day pretty much focusing on animals, I think. Like I said, we're not going to get any slurrying done. Field work's a bit of a no, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping we'd get another day or two where we might be able to get some, you know, might do some snow clearing, I suppose. I don't know what the roads are like. I haven't been beyond the yard yet. Do that a bit for the community. It's not too bad, but if it hangs around. Actually, what is the weather forecast? Well, snowing till midday, but it looks like it might get some sleet, which of course may remove, or rain. Yeah, maximum of 2 degrees. It could still be snowy, and then set to be pretty cold tomorrow. Although it's going to be bright, but then it's starting to warm up by tomorrow lunchtime. Might start to melt it, so we might have a short window where we can do some snow clearing and stuff. There we go. Bite. Certainly does give a very different feel to the place. Having all the snow about. It doesn't really, that's a lot to do. We've got some manure to clear out as well. This should be plenty now to see them sorted. So really then for the cows, it's just water and straw. Slight snagging, of course. Oh, mind you, it's fine because I can bring up the straw later, because of course I'm going down to the pig farm. So yeah, running around to the pig farm. Oops, messed that up. Yeah, getting down to the pig farm. I'm pretty sure, if they haven't already, they pretty will have soon, that the pigs have finished the straw down there, so we can bring the straw blower back. I've just thought, because I've got TMR in here now, I should unstraw first after I'd emptied the TMR rather than just immediately making some more. Oops, wrong way. There we go, should be enough room now. Lovely. Right, I'll put this away before it gets full of snow. Actually, no, I can put it away later, just because I can get the water done if I'm quick. That's jackknifed in it, I'm not able to move that out now, mate. You know what, that could be worse. Just leave it there. A little bit more room to turn around. There we go. Oh, I didn't get a new water container up here yet, did I? Oh, so that'll be the next job then. Trip to the store. Well, I guess it'll give us a chance to see what the roads are like. Let's go do that. Yeah, so glad I got that corn in, crikey. Oh, should have shut that door. Whoa, look at this. Alright, the roads have been done by the council, so that's not too bad. There's some lights on. Wow, but what a pretty place in the snow. In fact, you know what? Oh, sorry. That's better, that's the right button. Yeah, so not a huge covering of snow. It seems worse in the yard just because it's flat, I guess, but the fields aren't too bad. Well, actually I'll put up there a little bit worse. But yeah, so let's go talk to the man and sort ourselves out a slightly bigger water container. That's kind of what we need to do next. Just park over here for a change. Actually in the proper parking space. Right, so I've released a couple of things actually in the end. Just having a nice chat with the salesman guy, and well, as it happens, it could be slightly unadvisedly. I released the snowplow as well as the water tanker I needed, just in case I needed to do a bit of clearing in the yard. Fortunately, the roads aren't too bad, at least from what I've seen so far. But just as I came out, it started raining, so I don't know how long the snow is going to be with us, but there you go. Oh, why won't I? Why can't I link it on? Oh, that's odd. What's happened to that? What's going on? Am I being re-dense? I've got 3-point link on the front of this tractor, don't I? Oh no, I don't. I've got a weight on the front of this tractor. Oh, I forgot about the weight. Well, the weight might just have to wait over here, and I'll come back pick it up a bit later on. I may as well, I've got it now, I may as well take it with me. So let's put it down, detach it. Right, now let's try that again. So yeah, so I've got a bigger water trailer. The one I've got was way too small. Now this may not be the tractor to use for snow ploughing. I've already managed to make quite a pile of snow just there. Never mind. Should be about right. Right, spot on. There we go. Lovely. Now it's an A-frame, which means that actually this will be interesting, because what I hadn't thought about was where my standpipe is behind that corner of the barn, the shed. Actually, you know what, we could try this, couldn't we? So let's into that, lower it down. Now then, can we angle it at all? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, you can. be able to push the snow to one side or the other. Let's try that. See if that works. Ah, that's not bad at all actually. I was wrong. Maybe this is the right tractor to do this with. Not too bad at all. Let's just try and push it a little bit more over to the one side. And then we'll just lift it up. Aye, not bad at all. Right. Put those on. Perhaps a bit of light. It's not too bad now actually. It's brightened up. Of course it's 20 past 7 in the morning, so kind of should be a little bit brighter. Ooh, I need to refuel this too. Huh, someone's built a snowman at the edge of the road. Genius. Right, I'll worry about the snow later. Try and clear some of this up. And it is raining, but it's still 0 degrees. It's still, you know, it's freezing. It is still cold. So yeah, the rain may not do too much to clear this. I'm going to put this down for a minute because I fear it may just get in the way a little bit. While I'm trying to sort out the water for the animals, which is a little bit more urgent. So I also had a chat with the guy at the store, I think to move these pigs rather than using my animal trailer, which will take, oh my goodness knows how many trips back and forth. I should have done it a bit sooner in the year really, rather than leaving it all till now, but they've you know, multiplied so quickly. Right, let's see, can I get that close enough? Maybe actually that might do it. Let's try. Yep. Excellent. Yeah. So I've had a chat. I might just lease a tractor, sorry, a truck, and a trailer, and just try and do it in a couple of trips, or maybe even 3 trips. If I do it mine, I mean, I've got to move pretty much all but the original 12 animals I had. Wow, this really is a big capacity. It's taking so long to fill up. Yeah, so just try and do that with how many pigs can I get in mine? 8, 12. I've got best part of 85. I might leave some more down there as well, just so that I start to replenish my breeding stock, because in a year or so they'll probably be getting a bit too old. So I don't normally go this way through water, do I? But it's fine, we can go this way equally. Oh, except I parked those bales down here. Oh no, I've left enough room to get past. Actually, I need to take those down to the biogas plant too. So yeah, lots of little jobs to do. Whoa! A little bit of slippage there. Don't brake too hard. Probably need to, I mean, we're forecast any more snow? We're not, are we? So I wonder if I need to get no, we're not. Plenty of rain coming, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any more snow. Just wonder if I need to get a salt spreader. Actually, you know what, this is probably the right direction to come and do this from. Beautiful. Please tell me I'll get that in and it will work. No. Or is it just because I'm not? Ah, yes. Excellent. There it goes. Lovely. Okay, how are we doing? Still filling. May not have quite enough actually. No, not quite. Okay, how much do we need for the sheep? Oh, not too much at all. Okay, fine. Okay, let's do that trip again then. Whoa, forgot about that. That's getting a bit low too. Oh, now I'm stuck because the gate's open. Okay. Well, I don't really need the beacon on, I just forgot to switch it off when I got back on the road. Let's go this way then instead. Just very gentle movements on the old wheel. Not too much heavy braking. Right, I'll fill it up and do one more run. Oh, moving away from the gate, he said. And or perhaps be actually I'll go do the sheep as well. You've seen me water them enough. Water them, give them water enough times. I'll go clean them up if I can actually, which I might not be able to do with this snow, and give them some water as well, and then we'll see what else we've got to do. So as you can see, I've just put the snowplow on the front of the big Massey. I remembered I needed to go down and get the straw blower from the pig yard, and I thought if I'm going to be driving a truck down there, I better make sure. We did spot a couple of places where there's snow on the road, so I did think actually it might make sense not only to make sure that this is clear so that I can get the truck up and you know, not worry about it being too slippery, but also make sure that the roads between here and there are clear too. So we'll do that, get the straw spreader, straw blower, and bring that back up because the cows need straw quite desperately, and then we can actually, no, kind of want that way, don't we? Don't want to build up a whole mound right in front of the pig barn. It's actually doing a pretty decent job, which is good. Right, and then we'll swap it over. Try and clear ourselves a path for the lorry. Right, that's not too bad. Just look forward to getting this a bit more operational. Of course, we'll hopefully start getting some lambs and some calves soon as well. And then we can start thinking about bringing those up here too. Potentially, at least the males. Obviously the female sheep will keep for the sheep and the cows, so that we build up our breeding stock. I'll need to come and clear that in a minute. Yeah, that's better. I'll do a bit more in the yard a bit later on. Anyway, I'll head down to the pigs, get the straw blower, make sure the roads are clear, and we'll come back up, sort the straw out for the cows, and then actually make sure, put the hazards on, lower that down. Yeah, make sure they're alright, and then we can yeah, it's encroaching a little bit on the edge of this road, so actually, yeah, this road's got some drifts across it, so let's clear this up. Slightly jumping in places. It's not too bad, it's clearing the worst of it. Good. Actually, I could have seen that in the rearview mirror. I didn't need to look, did I? Guess we don't want to go too fast with it, really. Right, get this cleared. I'll see you in a bit. Right, here we go. So we'll just put this straw into the cows. I couldn't give any to the pigs because there was too much snow on the ground in the pig pen. That should see them good for now actually. You can always give them a bit more a bit later on. So let's go put this back in the shed. So I've done a little bit more clearing the snow in and around the yard. A bit more clearing up and a bit more straw later on. Got the inevitable, there are going to be some places where there are just mounds, but for the most part it's more usable, so that's okay. And yeah, it's nearly lunchtime, so I'm going to take a break. We'll spend the afternoon ferrying pigs back and forth and getting them settled into their new location, which actually will also involve, you know, spreading some straw, though I suppose I could just leave them with slurry, you know, leave them without and just get the slurry from them. But yeah, and actually in the meantime, probably next thing I'll do with this tractor will be a bit later on. We'll also take the silage bales down to the biogas plant. But in the meantime, actually we got. So this is full. Oh god, that must mean there's more in the field then. Good grief. Okay. Oh, that's fine. This time. But yeah, so I'm going to nip in out of this rather cold rain. Have probably some hot soup or a nice cup of tea, and I shall see you later on in the afternoon, and we'll get moving those pigs. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. Our first snowy day in Shamrock Valley. If you did, quit getting out the cold. Likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. And oh, nice and warm in here. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.